What's going on, everybody? My name is Arun. Welcome to my channel. This series is series of tutorials on HTML5 and CSS3 technologies, and in this tutorial we will be looking at we'll be writing our very first web page. Alright, so let's get started. First, what I need you guys to do is open up your text editor of any choice, and then open up a file and save it with the name index.html. Cool. Now once you are done that, we first need to write the definition this web page is going to follow, and that definition is called as the to write that definition we write the opening angular bracket exclamation and then doctype space HTML and a closing angular bracket. Alright, now what does this mean is that this is actually a declaration that going to tell the browser what set of rules the browser should follow to interpret this page. Alright, now when we type doctype HTML over here, the browser will know that this web page is a HTML version 5 web page. Alright, now if you're using an older version or some other older version, this tag won't work and you might need a different tag for that. That's it, that's about it. So once we set this tag, we're defining that this web page is going to follow HTML version 5. Now next thing you need to do is write the HTML tag as it is. Now this is the starting HTML tag and this is the closing HTML tag, and these two represent the starting and the ending of the web page. Just like how in a C program or any other program you have an opening bracket and closing bracket to start and end a function, this is like that. This is the starting of the web page and this is the closing of the web page. Alright, now if a web page has the web page is considered like a person, so if a person has head and a body, a web page also has a head and a body. To write the head, so we write the head tag in it, and then we write the body tag in it. Alright, now what to write in the body and what to write in the head are distinguished by one major factor. If you want anything that the user wants to read and the user has to see in the web page, you write them in the body tag. If there are contents that the user need not know, but the contents are necessary for the entire web page to function properly, then you write them in the head tag. Cool. So that's the main condition. For instance, if you want to write a blog or something, everything you have to write it in the body part, and then maybe the web page heading, any CSS files that this web page might need, you write them in the head tag. Cool. Now what are you going to do is, let's write something inside like the heading. To write the title of this web page, just type title, and then you have the opening title tag and the ending closing title tag, and inside you can write hello world. Okay. Now usually if you have a web page like this, you can directly open up in your web browser and see it. Now in the Visual Studio Code, I'm having the live server port available, so what I can do is just click the live server, and then by default it will be like this, go live. I click the live server, the start up, and then I close this, and then it'll appear over here. Now you see the title, it says hello world. Now if I say hello YouTube, and within and then it refreshes and automatically pops up over here. Alright, so that's the advantage of having a live server, as in whenever you make any modification, the modification will immediately reflect over here. And now let's write something in the body like let's say write something. So for that we need what you call as a paragraph tag. So for that you just write within the angular bracket, you just write P, and then you can write whatever you want. Hey, and then you can write whatever you want. I'm going to write hey there YouTuber, my name is Arun, and you are learning HTML5 and CSS3. There you go. And as and when you type it, you see this is how the web page will look like. You can, if you don't have a live server like this, just open up a web page in a web browser and you can directly see how it looks like. Cool. And there you go. Now we have officially written our very first web page. Now I could have stopped with this, but I don't want to do that because there's a lot more contents I want to tell. So I'm just going to open up my presentation and give you guys an outlook as to what's happening. So just to summary up. A typical structure of a typical web page has this structure. It has the Doctype tag on the top, which tells what kind of a HTML version the web browser should use to represent the web page. And then the entire content of the web page should be written within HTML tags. And the HTML tags has two parts: the head tag and the body tag. Anything that you want to display in the web browser, you write it in the body tag. Anything that is required for the web page to run, but you not want to show it to the web user, you write them in the head tag. Cool. And then if you are using and we'll talk about this in the later video. Now if you look at it, each of these tags are like the two slices of bread, and with all the stuffing in it to make a sandwich. So this is called as a sandwich method. Essentially, the tags, all of the tags are written inside sandwiched by other outer tags like this. So the technical term for it is called as tag embedding, because you're just embedding a tag inside an already existing tag as like a stuffing in a sandwich. Alright, so this is the method. And Doctype tag essentially stands for document tag, and it tells what kind of a version or definition the website must use to translate and represent this page. The default Doctype tag for HTML5 version is Doctype HTML, whereas for older versions like HTML and extended HTML, for every set there is a different Doctype tag. You might have to copy this and paste it over there, but since HTML5 is available, you just have to type this and you're good to go. You don't have to worry about this unless you're looking at a very old web page. Then now that said, the tags have some rules. So usually the tag starts with an angular bracket. You write the tag name. This is just an example, and then you close it over here. This is the starting tag, and this is the ending tag. The difference is that the ending tag has an additional slash inside it to start with at the beginning. Okay, so most tags go in pair, like the title tag, which tells the title of the web page. Alright, and there are some tags which are just independent and just stand alone. They call as single tags or self-closing tags. Alright, most of the tags come in pair, some of them come in single. We'll talk about this in the future videos again. And then the HTML tag, this is the starting and ending of every web page, and this is how it looks like. You write the HTML tag, and then inside you write the head tag and the body tag. Alright, the head tag contains the metadata that is useful for search engines to search a web page. If you want to include a JavaScript file or the CSS files or the heading of the web page, you write them inside, and everything that you want to represent in the web page should go into the body tag. Alright, and now there are other contents. Now if you want to write the title of the web page, we use title.html. We use this, and we use this title tag, and to give any comments we use this particular tag. Okay, to write the comment we write start with this notation, end it with this notation. And if you want to write a paragraph, just say p tag and then write whatever you want in it. Cool. So that's all I have for you all in this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.